It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne, thank you for booming in, guys. Market's oversold, a bloodbath out there. It's looking like Joey B and friends have brought some fear to the markets with this anticipation of maybe bullets flying with the Ukraine, I believe. I'm not even really following the news. I mean, I know what's going on out there, and it's obviously impacting the market, but come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go ahead and check out the mathematics over here of Phantom and Ethereum. Kaboom. It's up 1.54% as the markets are going down. Now, I've noticed that some of the alternatives to ETH are actually green, okay, as the market takes a dip. So it looks like people, are shuffling some bags here. So you got Phantom up against ETH and BTC, okay? You got Sand against Bitcoin up. And then today, the top gainer on my list is CRO against USD and against ETH and BTC. So CRO is pulling up ahead. Technicals for CRO are still buy against Bitcoin, buy against, Ether I don't have the technicals for, but I would assume the same. And then, of course, against USD, it's sell. So that's interesting here. It's bullish against cryptos, but right now, since the greater market's selling off, it seems like USD is favorable in the short term. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I posted something here in our Discord from Gregory Manarino this morning, and I think it's telling. I agree with it for the most part. Let me go ahead and show it to you. And this was the email message sent by Manarino, which is a stock trader. He has a pretty large following. Check him out on the tubes. He deals more in the financials with the traditional fiat plays, but he is also a cryptomaniac, bullish on the crypto. So let me show you what he said he sent on an email privately. It says, Lions and friends, I have outlined multiple times as of late that if bullets start flying between Russia and Ukraine, the global markets will take a hit. In his opinion, this will be short-lived and give the Fed a green light to continue to pump the markets, which in reality is what they want. I couldn't agree more. This is obviously, the hype with the Rona died down and things are changing with that. They got to throw the next chip at you, the next uncertainty. Okay, so this will be a green light to continue to pump the markets, being that if the markets dump in the short term, then they'll have another excuse to continue to ramp it up, guys. Come on, this is the bait and switch. I would suggest you keep some dry powder, okay, in the event that the war starts. His personal plan is to buy JP Morgan, GS and BAC in the market drop scenario. I'm not really looking at those financial. I would, continue to pick up the blue chips. So, I would replace JPM and the rest of the financials with BTC and ETH. And you see BTC following stock to flow index kind of directly correlated, maybe not entirely directly correlated, but now they're becoming more and more correlated. So basically, in summary, I'm preparing dry powder. Okay, preparing dry powder. If we take a dip, boom, 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 I'll pick up more, and I'm going to continue to lean into Ether alternatives, specifically FTM. You got Beethoven doing well today. And a few others. You know that I'm pretty much a fan of Beethoven X, which is a balancer fork, and I use them, okay? So shout out to the maniacs. Let me check out the chat out here this morning. Who's in there? Adrian, Ken, good morning, sir. The rest of the boomers, guys, make sure you join the Discord. Link down below. We're chopping it up there constantly in the VC or whatnot. More action over there in the Discord than in the tubes. But I'll continue to provide you with that good crypto word every single day here, weekdays at least, on the live stream. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. So let's go ahead and see what else particular opportunities may have. I think the markets are entirely oversold. I recently set up NFT listing and sales bot over there in our Discord that's tracking some of our collections, and you can see, I'm seeing some deals and steals go down over here, and let me show you guys. Boom, bring up that Discord. You can see NFT listing and sales. Look at this Goonies gang. Not that one. What is this one? This one just sold. Boom. This land just sold for 3.3 ETH. That's a great deal. Okay. And it was just recently listed. You could see this guy listed at 3.58, which is basically floor. And within 10 to 20 minutes, he sold for less. Someone offered him, boom. You know, some people need liquidity right now, okay? And they may be panicking because of the state of the markets. So, you know, I'm tracking, and if you want to track things as well, let me know, and I can go ahead and start tracking it here, so everybody can see it. You can see some sales from the Goonies gangs have gone down as well. Someone just listed here for 3.55 just a few minutes ago. So let's see, you know, if this one flies. This one's around premium land. You can see the yellows are usually premium. So, you know, that it may be worth offering 3.3 or 3.25. You never know. Not financial advice. I'm not your crypto daddy, although maybe I should be. A1 Get Some, good morning. I see you. Happy Friday. Shout out to all the maniacs out there. If you'd like me to track a specific collection, I could do so, plus or minus whatever price for sales and listing. This is specifically for Ether. We haven't had capabilities yet on alternative chains. My liquidity in our favorite Reaper Farms baby is growing. Yeah, I still got a bag over there in Reaper Farms. I'm glad that you brought them up. Reaper Farm is going to do a drop. They're going to introduce a coin. I believe it's going to be called Oath. Okay? And they're going to drop NFTs to the holders, and those NFTs will allow you to get a discounted rate on the Oath token, which I believe is a DAO for the Reaper. I'm not sure of their specifics, but you may want to check out their Byte Masons and Reaper Farm. So the Byte Masons are the people behind Reaper, okay? And let me just go ahead and link you guys to the Byte Mason server so that you can ask all those questions and get it directly from them. So you can't invite people here? Did they close the server? Yeah, they closed the server. There's no invite tab here. I don't see any invite tab. Okay, so my bad. I can't invite you. I guess I think they closed it off. But let me link you to the Reaper, because in the Reaper, I think it's a little bit more public. Where's the Reaper Farm Discord for you guys? Somewhere around here. I have so many Discords open up that I get lost in the sauce out here. I don't know where it is. I had it up for sure. Okay, there it is. Found it. Byte Masons Reaper Farm. Okay, and I repeat, so the Byte Masons are the people behind the Reaper Farm, which is a yield optimizer on Phantom. And they are doing a token drop. I believe that they're taking snapshots of people that are involved in Phantom projects, and those people will either somehow get an NFT pass that allows you to get discounted rates for whatever drop they're doing, is what I am understanding. Don't quote me on that. I may be wrong, but let me link you guys over there to the Byte Masons, the Reaper Farm Discord. It's right here. Boom. Okay, and so the Byte Masons, which are the devs, they have their own Discord, but I think they closed it. I'm in it, but like there's no invite tab. And then you got Reaper. The reason I know about this is that they've been making this public, and they've been going on AMAs with different projects, letting them know. So you may want to catch the AMA or the Twitter space that they did with Phantom Alerts and Phantom Alerts Twitter on Twitter Spaces. So grateful to Reaper Farm, says A1 Get Some. Yeah, I got a bag there. Not all the bags. I'll tell you, after that Grim Finance exploit, I minimize yield optimization and I kind of do it myself. So like for instance with Tomb, I'm not getting it optimized. I'm just directly there with Tomb, and I go do it myself. If you're there, once or twice a day, or even every other day, I know that it's obviously more optimized to continue to compound several times a day. I just don't know in the short term how much of a difference it really gives you. And I'm sure, after, a year or two, obviously there's going to be a big difference. But if you're staking for a month or two and you do it manually, like every day, I don't know if you're going to really fall behind. I decided to do a little bit of both, but specifically with Tomb, I'm just directly with Tomb. And sometimes you never know, like, if you're just, you're DCAing when you're in a yield optimizer, but if you're not, you could go ahead and time the claim if you like. So grateful to Reaper Farm, says A1. Yeah, indeed. Shout out to Reaper Farm and the rest of the maniacs. So going back to the topic at hand, it seems like a lot of things may be oversold out here, guys. Specifically, some of our favorite NFT collections. I'm a little salty over here with Hate Prime. I'm not going to lie. It's been dumping. It seems like it kind of slowed down finally. Yesterday started the dump, and this is after Hate Prime announced their partnership with Coinbase NFT, but it seems like it was lackluster, and it started dumping. You see some listings here at 2.4, which is way lower than normally what we're used to over here. Let me see if we see any more Hapes. It kind of slowed down here. A sale for 2.3. You know, this is really, really low. You know, this is a collection that was almost at 10 ETH not too long ago. So this guy, let me see this pink guy with the pink background, listed for 2.46 and then sold just a few minutes later for 2.38. Goonies look oversold, but it looks like Hape kind of slowed down in the past couple hours. There were some deals going down from the past 12 hours. I would say a lot of them went under 2.5. And again, this is a project that, I mean, the art is solid. Okay, you know, I think it's amongst the top art in the game, and they're gonna come out with a fashion line, and you can see that these Hapes, they all have original clothing, and it looks like, you know, there's actual products that they're wearing. And my understanding is that you're gonna be able to change their clothes or whatnot. This is a blue chip project. Okay, I'm not necessarily crazy about the team. They're particularly not my flavor, but the artwork is tough, and it seems like, you know, they're for real. Okay, so, you know, this is another project that I think is oversold. And then I've been tracking these Goonies. These Goonies are all going for, you know, this may be oversold too. You're seeing some sales below 0.3. And this is another project that I think is going to do well. They're going to do those 3Ds. They're going to have a kart racing game. I'm going to start tracking more. And unfortunately, we can't track things on FTM or AVAX yet. But I'm sure that's going to change real soon. It's not that difficult. So, you know, give me a heads up. If you're interested in having me track something, you just let me know the collection name plus or minus the price. Okay, so you would be like track Goonies, anything under 3 ETH, or, you know, or track Hape, anything under 3 ETH, sales or listings, or, you know, and I can do that, or above for that matter. Let's see if there's any other deals and steals here in the markets. CRO being the top dog today. Let me check out AVAX. AVAX was doing very good this week. And I'm sure it's on a pullback, but AVAX is looking all right. And they sure are. They're pulling back over here against USD another 5% after having a nice run up. You know, you can see this whole week it's been up, 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 up. And now, you know, people are taking profits. Now it's neutral after being so bullish. Even it was a strong buy at one point. It's neutral, and then AVAX against BTC. I'm sure it's a sell now. No, it's still buy. It's still buy. Okay, so it's neutral against USD, and then buy against BTC. How about the Cardano nerds? Cardano against ETH? Sell. Cardano. Guys. I like Cardano, but, you know, it's funny. You got to laugh, too, because, you know, for my academic guys, for my guys that want to follow all the rules and be, you know, everything to a T, it's not always about, like, following all the rules, okay? And you know, it's not always about that. Sometimes there's an X factor, and it's just the hype behind things. You know what I mean? It's funny. It's funny because, you know, Cardano community seems like, you know, they're very nerdy. It seems like, you know, everything is, you know, black and white with the math, which is really good. You need that. But, you know, there's always that X factor, that market. You know what I mean? It's not always the machine that's fastest and more capable. It's also the one that's more attractive to the masses. You know what I mean? And sometimes the masses are not reasonable. A1 says, can't wait for Phantom to go wild again, Cardano. Yeah, listen, I like Cardano. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not holding it. You know, I like Cardano, and I know it's a capable project. There's a lot of good things. I mean, the devs love it, but, you know, just because it has more bells and whistles doesn't mean it's going to do better. I don't know how many times it's like, oh, my thing's faster and it's more capable and it's just better. Like, but yeah, but how about the hype? You know what I mean? Because like there's a bunch of projects that are better than Doge or Shiba, but they didn't do the numbers. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a bunch of projects better than Doge or Shiba. I mean, those things don't do much, but they had that social aspect. They had that hype, and you can't underestimate the level, the weight. You can't ignore hype. It's almost, or maybe even more important than fundamentals in this market. I think people really underestimate that. Okay, faith, and just people's belief, blind belief. It's very strong. What else we got here? BTC 39. Ooh, it's dropping. Woo. Yeah, I did pull some profits into USDC, not from Bitcoin, but specifically, I believe, from Jewel and some NFTs. Get some USDC and have some dry powder ready. And like I said, there's always a strategy that should be in your portfolio with 5% or more, 10, 20, I don't know, of just stable coins. We talked about that earlier this week. Strategy with US Terra on the Anchor protocol, and they were advertising with like 19%. I'm sure that that has changed, but it's probably still close to it. Yeah, 19.49. It's about the same. This is US Terra. Okay. Richard Hart says ADA is trash. Sorry, Cardano fans. Richard Hart. It's funny. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, I'm excited about Pulse Chain. I'm excited. I think that it's going to take longer than what most people expected, but I do believe that it's coming. I believe that they're going to deliver something. Now, if it's going to be the be-all, end-all, I really don't know, and I don't really care. I think that there's some meat in the bones, and there's going to be some gains to be made for those that got in early, such as some of the crypto maniacs. I know we were on day 1 or 2 on Pulse and Pulse X. Now, as far as liquid loans and some of the new ones that are coming out, I don't know about those. But I'm sure, if Pulse does well, I'm sure most things will. But yeah, I think that there's meat in the bones. And while I'm not particularly attracted to Richard Hart's flair, honestly, I'm not. The more I pay attention to the actual things he says, there's some truth in the pudding. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. At first I was like, nah, I didn't listen to this guy at all. I was like completely unattracted to Hex, and I admitted before, I dropped the ball on that one. Okay, I dropped the ball on that one because it could have been the one. But hey, you live and you learn. Don't be a hater. Okay, and not that I was hating, because I never really publicly hated, but I think subconsciously I was. Shout out to Get Some. Shout out to all the rest of the maniacs, guys. I invite you to join the server, Champagne Room down below. We're doing a giveaway. Whoever hits those 3 invites. I think Poison just needs 1 more. He's got 2. I think there's a few other guys with 1 or 2 invites. And I'll give away that Broken Sea DAO NFT. And we'll be doing also random giveaways. Okay, I should do like a retweet, even though I'm not on Twitter, but I know that's most people are on the tweets. So maybe we should push the brand over there to the tweeters. If you got any good ideas, let me know. If you want to track any particular Ethereum NFT collections, let me know. We could do that as well. And jump in the server, guys. Stay strong out there. Have a happy Friday, and I'll be back on Monday with that good crypto word. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne.